Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm here today, thankfully, to do a review of a really good game after doing a review of a shitty game that is Amazing Spider-Man that obviously took a lot of inspiration from the game that I'm currently reviewing, which is Batman. Let's see, get a good shot in there. Batman Arkham City. I got the Game of the Year edition. It comes with Harley Quinn's Revenge, Catwoman Pack, Robin Bundle Pack, Nightwing Bundle Pack, Arkham City Skins Pack, Challenge Map Pack, and Batman Year 1 Digital, which I happen to already have on Blu-ray. Okay, I haven't played any of the DLC yet, so that I'm not going to review. But actually I scratched on a little bit of the Harley Quinn stuff. I'd like to try out that Robin thing for like 2 seconds, but I really haven't got too much of it. Oh yeah. What I'm going to start doing in my reviews is a little piece from my collection, just a random thing. Usually within the first minute or so of the review, I'm going to show one random thing that I have. Today is my Fallout 3 Collector's Edition. This happens not to be mine, but it's part of my collection of the PS3 stuff. Because I got this game on PS3, which reminded me of all the PS3 stuff that we have here. So, yeah, so this is the lunchbox for Fallout 3. It came with a bunch of stuff inside, art books, I think a making of DVD. I don't know if I ever watched it. Yes, the making of Fallout 3, which I saw a little bit of it. It has a bunch of Todd Howard stuff, who's the head of Bethesda. Came with a book of all the art from Fallout 3. Obviously the game. And a bobblehead, which I have out, so I won't show that to you now. But it's a bobblehead of this guy. But anyway, on to Batman. Now, I actually wrote some notes for this video for once, which I rarely do, but what I'm trying to do now is start writing them as I'm playing the game, so it's fresh in my mind, but I just played this now. So it's not like I don't remember the game, but I'm going to be looking at some notes here. Nothing much. I mean, this is a tiny piece of paper, as you can see. So this is not a script review, as you know, they never are. Anyway, Arkham City. You are in for a really, really great game by playing this or picking it up. It's worth it's worth the $60 tag I would have paid for it if I'd have known. I wasn't buying into the hype. I had a feeling that people would, put it down after a while and start scrapping it to GameStop. But man, was I wrong. I was really wrong on that one. Total miss. This game is absolutely worth picking up like today. Go to the store and buy it right now. Okay, so let's go through pros real quick. I got the combat system is absolutely a refined version of Arkham Asylum's. The combat in this game feels so smooth. You touch a button and it happens like that. The animations aren't choppy and don't grind into each other like Madden or something. Don't force each other. Like in Madden, if you're running and you're breaking a tackle but you're about to get tackled. So let's say you're spinning off a tackle and a guy is right next to you about to tackle. You'll like skip the rest of the spin and just get hit and then go into that. There's no chopping at all. This whole game flows very smoothly. The combat is just so deep there's one attack button and counter button. For a game like that, this game's combat is insanely deep. It really mimics Assassin's Creed. To me, some of the newer ones with the free flow where you go from back and forth, which was since the first one, but chaining those finishing moves in Assassin's Creed really reminded me of this. But I just want to say that this is top of the genre, man, for action-adventure games. The combat in this is just so refined, so fine-tuned, and it's really spot on. And they did an absolutely wonderful job with this game, Rocksteady, and I'm extremely happy. And combat is a major part of that because that's huge in this game. Okay, another pro, just randomly throwing it out there, is free roam. The fact that it's free roam is a major plus for me in general. Sometimes it gives you a little too much freedom and you kind of want it to be linear until you play a linear game, though, and then you realize, like, you really miss the free roam, Max Payne, stuff like that, they really didn't need the free roam as much, but the fact that this game has free roam makes it 100 times better than Arkham Asylum. By the way, this might be a two-parter, because I'd like to get into details on this review. But this is just my quick review. The first part, generally, as you know, is usually just like a quick review. The free roam is fun, and getting around doesn't feel like a chore. Even in Assassin's Creed, which does free roam, I think very well, and the parkour is fun. They still make it sometimes a chore, especially later in the game, to get around and stuff. This game with the gliding mechanics, I mean, there's no point where you're like, oh fuck, I gotta go to the other side of the city. I mean, and I'm talking like 20 hours in. So this game's free roam, which is a major part to me. It's not dull and by any means, and the flying mechanics are good. The parkour, I mean, could have been a little more refined, but it really doesn't need it. Batman doesn't really climb walls and stuff, so you really don't need it. I mean, he can hop a fence, but generally you're going to be, you know, grappling with your, you know, what do you call it, the claw, back claw, or you'll be gliding, and you know, you combine those so you can grapple. At one point, like say this is the point, you grapple up and then it just shoots you right off the top. Instead of having to go up, walk, and then jump off and glide, like there's a point where you double tap A and then it'll just straight off the top glide you down. Once you can do that, you can get around the whole city like that, and you get used to it, it's fun. So that's a big part of this game for me, is the fact that it has free roam and it's really fun. You're not forced to do anything, and you can really take your time and enjoy this one, which is really, really a plus. Last little positive positive. See, this is why I don't read off the script, because I write a little idea down, and then I don't know how to word it. But anyway, my last little positive point, I have a couple here. First is that there is a whole lot of gadgets and leveling. The leveling system is way deeper than the average superhero game. It shits. It literally drops its pants and shits on Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man, and even like Web of Shadows and stuff. They tried to do this, but they didn't get it perfect. This game, I thought they got it like as close to perfect as you can get. There's all kinds of gadgets, and they're all kind of fun to use in their own way. You really have to like think through. You need your, yeah. I was watching a reviewer named Lawrence, who I like. His channel's called The Conscious Gamer 1, and he was saying you need your brain for this one, and I really like that. So he's right though. You need to think a little bit and remember the gadgets, but after a while, you just feel like you have every little thing at your disposal. And that is a total plus, that they have a lot of gadgets in this game. I love them all. They're a lot of fun, and they can mostly be used in combat too. So besides the fact that you're going to be, you know, using the back claw to pull yourself in when you're on a raft or something, or pull a guy in, you can use it in combat to pull someone's gun away, or you can pull them to you and clothesline them, or it's just fucking awesome. You feel like a total badass. That's another point I have here, as you can see. If you can read that, totally badass. Yeah, that you feel like a total badass playing this game. You feel like Batman. I mean, completely. They nailed that. Those are my 2 points. And the last one here, they all kind of tie in together. That you have this sense of power. You feel like a superhero, and you're a total fucking badass. All the animations in this game are fucking awesome. And maybe they're not the deepest, the most animations in a game, and maybe not the most finishing moves, but they're so fucking badass that like it doesn't even matter. And it really, I don't know. I just think you feel like a total badass playing this game. You have a major sense of power when you take down fucking 20, 25 guys on a combo of 49, and you're fucking nailing everybody. They have knives, guns, or shields and shit to try to take you down, and you just fuck everyone up, and then pop in the shadow and hang one of their buddies by a fucking rope. I mean, this game is just, you feel like a total badass, and they nailed that. It really feels brutal at combat too. Some of those finishing moves are like boom, and you feel it, you know what I mean? That's another thing about the combat, is you really feel it when you hit somebody and they go flying, you know when they're fucking knocked out. Okay, so that's part one. For the quick review part, I'm going to say this is a buy. Go get it.